So, as we all know, Goldberg destroyed The Fiend at WWE Super Showdown. Why the heck they even bothered to have that match, I do not know. In fact, it was barely a match, it was more like a short promo or something. Why Goldberg had to take on The Fiend in a match at all is a total mystery. And why The Fiend had to lose the WWE Universal Championship is a total mystery. But not only did The Fiend lose his title, it was the way he lost to Goldberg. The match was all over in a couple of short minutes without The Fiend getting any offense in, and Goldberg just spammed him with his big moves. Now don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of Goldberg, always have been, and his return to the WWE thus far has been really good. But that match at Super Showdown was a complete joke. WWE just booked themselves into a corner in that match. The way I thought that match was going to go was end in like a double disqualification or something like that. It's the only option they had. But no, they had Goldberg squash The Fiend. The indestructible Fiend. Yeah, right. Just totally ruining Wyatt's credibility there. And Goldberg got a very mixed response when he came out on SmackDown the following Friday night. There may have been a couple of cheers for Goldberg, but mostly the crowd was laced with boos, you would have to say. And you shouldn't be surprised by that. I don't think Goldberg was surprised at all. He would have been told before he went out there, expect a crowd reaction like this, because you've just destroyed one of the WWE Universe's favourite superstars, The Fiend, in the way that he did. And fans were not happy with it, and they showed it. So when Goldberg came out and cut his promo on Friday Night SmackDown, he said, "It's not about who was last. It's all about who's next." And that is when Roman Reigns' music hit and he came out to confront Goldberg in the ring. Reigns stood face to face with Goldberg in the ring and said, "I'm next," hinting at a match with him and Goldberg at WrestleMania that will take place. Now Goldberg is not going to be around for a long time in WWE, we all know that. So this is one of the major reasons that Roman Reigns will defeat him at WrestleMania. Why the company would want to get the Universal Championship off The Fiend so early could be seen as a mystery. However, it could be that they wanted a marquee player, a marquee match for the WWE Universal Championship at a WrestleMania, and they just didn't see The Fiend Bray Wyatt as being that marquee guy. That's why they took the belt off him and made a match between Roman Reigns and Goldberg. Two marquee guys, right? And there's no doubt about it, Roman Reigns versus Goldberg is a dream match. It is the guy that Goldberg has always wanted to face. He's always said that. And as long as things go well and Goldberg pulls up his end and we don't see the botches that we had with Goldberg versus Undertaker at Super Showdown, this has the potential to be a pretty good match. A dream match, if you will. But Bray Wyatt with his new Fiend character surely could have held up his end at WrestleMania and put on a good match against John Cena, who it looks like he's going to face now. Why couldn't have that match been for the Universal title? Have The Fiend beat Cena. Simple. Reigns and Goldberg didn't necessarily need the strap mixed in there as well. The match would have been fine, a dream match, just those two going at it. So it looks like all of this was just some weird roundabout way by the WWE to get the Universal title back on Roman Reigns. I can think of about a million other ways they could have done it. Instead they had The Fiend being totally squashed. And even though they squashed The Fiend at WWE Super Showdown, there is no way that they will do the same to Roman Reigns, one of their top guys. Vince has always pushed him hard. And there is no way that they will do the same with Goldberg and Roman Reigns. They will not have a 50-some-odd-year-old Goldberg defeat Reigns. It just won't happen. Like it or not, the company holds Roman Reigns in a far higher esteem than they do a Bray Wyatt. That's just the way it is. And they will not have the same thing that happened to The Fiend happen to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. They will not have a 50-some-odd-year-old Goldberg defeating one of their top guys, Roman Reigns. So maybe the WWE look at it this way. By having Goldberg squash The Fiend, it makes Goldberg look super strong. It also makes up for his crappy performance against The Undertaker at the previous Super Showdown. And that Saudi Arabian audience is very important to Vince McMahon. And it really builds up Goldberg in the fans' eyes that he could defeat Roman Reigns. All while destroying The Fiend's credibility, of course. Again, a stupid move. As I say, there are plenty of ways the WWE could have gone about this. If they wanted Roman Reigns to be the new WWE Universal Champion, they certainly could have gone about it a different way. But with Reigns putting away The Undertaker at WrestleMania 33, it looks like he is set to defeat another legend, Goldberg, at the upcoming WrestleMania 36. Hopefully we don't see a repeat of the Super Showdown match that Goldberg had with The Undertaker. Nobody wants to see that. As I say, this has the potential to be a good match as long as it is handled in the right way and done correctly. But at this stage in Roman Reigns' career, the WWE just simply aren't going to have him lose to a part-timer such as Goldberg. It's just not going to happen. And that is why Roman Reigns will become the new WWE Universal Champion at WrestleMania 36. Thanks heaps guys for tuning into the video. Be sure to drop a scorpion death drop on that like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome pro wrestling action from the WWE, the WCW and much more.